Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday with my pizza roll burn and all. All right, guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. This is some ish. I'm so full. I was like, am I going to record like this? I said to Jason, I was like, I just want to crawl in bed. And Jason's like, no, bitch, you better get to work. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get to work. No, he didn't say that, guys. I'm just kidding. But anyways, we're back to talk about some Lindsay Hubbard, Andy Cohen, Leah McSweeney, this lawsuit, and the rebuttals. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So where do we start? Well, I'm going to say, all right. Okay. Thank you to Andy Cohen. Reality Blurb came out with this. Andy Cohen and the producers of The Real Housewives of New York City are clapping back at the claims that Leah McSweeney made against them in her discrimination lawsuit. Now, months after Leah sued Andy, Shed Media and Bravo accusing them of disability discrimination, sex discrimination, and creating a hostile work environment, among other claims. Andy and his team are requesting a judge put the case on pause until a decision is made regarding their request to dismiss the lawsuit. Yeah, we talked about the pause, but now the fact that they're clapping back, ooh, bitch, get ready for this. In court documents obtained by In Touch Weekly on August 7th, Andy and his fellow defendants asked that they not be forced to produce discovery until their dismissal request receives a response. Leah's disability-related claims are based on the false allegations that defendants discriminated against Leah by encouraging her to relapse on alcohol during filming of the shows, directing cast members to say offensive comments to her on camera, and declining to cast her on future seasons of Roni because defendants purportedly preferred to depict cast members who drink alcohol, all in service of ratings. Defendants dispute these allegations. That's what the letter stated. Now, Andy's lawyer also argued Leah only seeks money damages and therefore would not be prejudiced by a stay. By contrast, absent a stay, the parties and non-parties would be required to devote substantial time and resources to discovery, despite the likelihood that plaintiff's claims would be dismissed. And the fact that Leah has not served discovery requests in the 5 months since she filed the complaint belies any suggestion of urgency. Now, the defendant stated that Leah's lawsuit against them should be dismissed, highlighting her weak claims. They said Leah's religious discrimination claims are based on one alleged incident, the alleged failure to provide a non-pork option at one meal during filming of Ultimate Girls Trip. Even if this alleged incident occurred precisely as the plaintiff describes, which it did not, it is at most a petty slight or trivial inconvenience that is insufficient to support a claim. Now, Leah appeared. I honestly, let me say this really quick. I got to jump in here. Leah, girl, you are reaching like a mother. Listen, if Bravo did you wrong, I don't care. I don't work for Bravo. I don't owe shit to anyone. Let me just say that. But I can also look at something and know what's right and what's wrong. And I'm not trying to tell her how she feels, because if it was anybody else, anybody else who files a lawsuit, like, for example, I'm trying to think of Brandy Glanville, Nene Leakes. Like Nene Leakes, I'm not going to sit there and say how Nene felt in the moment where she decided she was discriminated against and she filed a lawsuit. I'm not going to say that you didn't feel that way. It's not for me to do. Brandy Glanville, I'm not going to say she didn't feel that way. For Leah, she might have felt that way. Okay? That could be true. Or she might be, like training her brain to be like, okay, well, I know that these are bullshit claims. So in doing so, if I keep on saying, oh yeah, it's good, right? It's good. Go around to everybody. It's good, right? You think I'm going to win? You think this is a good lawsuit? Yeah. You think, oh, you do too, bitch. Me too. Yeah. I think I'm going to win. They're going to settle. It's like you're training your mind to think that the claims that you have some sort of weight to them. And she's really absolutely 100%. I'm not a fucking lawyer, but you're 100% leading with claims that are not baseless, but they don't have a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming in with like a 2.5 pound dumbbell of claims when other people who are suing for different things, not just Bravo, but other companies, like say somebody gets hit by a drunk driver and they can't walk again. That's carrying like a 500-pound weight around, and they're like, oh, bitch, I got you. Leah doesn't have that. You don't got that. Right now, she is doing something where it is pro bono, I'm sure. She doesn't have to pay unless they win. And if they win, they get probably 33% to 40% of what she wins. And 60% of what she wins is better than 100% of nothing had she not have done the case. I think that is where she's going with this. This just to me is like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? You're broke. Or you're not broke because you said OnlyFans is making a lot of money. If OnlyFans is making so much money, you're looking for a payday. You got to send your daughter to college. You don't have a job being on the Real Housewives anymore. She has a job for OnlyFans. I don't know what Married to the Mob. I don't even know if people buy that. I don't know if it still has a site. Actually, let's look at this really quick. Does it still have a site? I'm not trashing it. I just want to know. Married to the Mob site. Married to the Mob. Present, share. I'm really not going in on her. I'm MTTM 2024 coming soon. Well, it's been 2024 for 7 months. Namaste, bitch. Okay, shop. Let's shop products. Sale, 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 sale. Okay. Okay. Well, this is float like a butterfly, sting like a bit. I mean, I get it. I get what she's doing. Why not grow that business more? I don't know. Anyways, back to it. So Leah's lawsuit filed in February stated that defendants established a rotted workplace culture that uniquely depended on pressuring its employees to consume alcohol. Defendants, however, abdicated the duties they owed to Miss McSweeney as her employer to maintain a safe working environment and accommodate Miss McSweeney's disabilities, including alcohol use disorder and mental health disorders. Her lawyer said, instead, defendants, with the knowledge that Miss McSweeney struggled with alcohol use disorder, colluded with her colleagues to pressure Miss McSweeney to drink. Leah McSweeney literally told everybody on Ultimate Girls Trip in Thailand that she's fucking bored at the table and she wanted them to all drink. So somebody who has this disorder, girl, shut up. Really, you sound like a moron. Struggled with alcohol use disorder, colluded with her colleagues. This just gets better. To pressure Miss McSweeney to drink, retaliated against her when she wanted to stay sober, and intentionally failed to provide reasonable accommodations that would aid her efforts to stay sober and able to perform. Leah also accused Andy, Shed Media, and Bravo of using psychological warfare to jeopardize her mental health for the sake of ratings, and said Andy used pasta with other cast members of the Real Housewives franchise and gave those women better edits on their respective shows. In response to the case, Andy's rep said the claims against Andy are completely false. And a request for dismissal was filed. But at the time, a lawyer representing the parties wrote, while Leah attempts to overwhelm with a 754 paragraph complaint, even a cursory review of her allegations reveals that many concern matters entirely are, well, they're irrelevant to her claims, and most are devoid of any factual or legal support, speculative, misleading, and or demonstrably false. Many of Leah's claims, supported only by the most conclusory and threadbare allegations, should be dismissed as a matter of law. The rest of Leah's claims should be dismissed because they are impermissibly impermissibly seek to abridge defendants' First Amendment rights to tailor and adjust the message or messages that they wish to convey in their creative works, including through cast selection and other creative decisions. Now, Leah's seeking unspecified damages, but I can tell you that it's probably a couple $1,000,000 because the girl thought she was going to get a payday. I can't wait to watch you not get your payday. Because if it was, listen, like I said, Nene leaks, some of the other lawsuits that I've seen, okay, I understand them. This one, pop off in the comment section, smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you